So the number one self-defeating behavior that I see as a business coach is kind of these self-justifications that we tend to have as people for why we're not doing the things that we know we should be doing or doing our best. And I like to jokingly say to people, it's kind of the voice of the inner weasel. It's that little bit of weaseliness inside of us where we have an excuse for why we did something or didn't do something, and it usually is a way of saying, hey, that's not my fault. I was so busy, or I just didn't get around to that, or I've got so much going on in my life right now that I wasn't able to do that, And the reality is, you'll never develop as a high performer without taking personal responsibility and saying, hey, I didn't meet my goal because I didn't work hard. I didn't work as hard as I should have. I didn't make as many calls as I should have. I was late for that appointment. That's my fault. That's something wrong inside of me, not in my environment. And, it's really freeing. We tend to make those kind of excuses because of a technical thing. It's called cognitive dissonance, which is just it's noise in our head that we don't want to think of ourselves as lazy, or we don't want to think of ourselves as a poor performer. We want to make an excuse and have that be, something that, is softer and not our fault. But really, if you want to be performing at a high level, you want to set yourself free today, just take personal responsibility, own it, and you can deal with it. The reality is you know it in your mind anyway, and when you fool yourself, you're just pushing down behaviors in your life that really need to change. And so just make a determination today, and whatever your work is, whatever your responsibilities are, just to take responsibility to say, hey, I'm going to do the things I need to do to get the success that I want. I love to tell clients, you can't talk your way out of a situation you behaved your way into. You've got to behave your way out of it. So today, whatever situation you find yourself in where you're not really that happy with your performance, don't talk to yourself and sort of talk yourself out of responsibility or talk yourself out of a situation that you've behaved yourself into. Change your behaviors. Make yourself a to-do list today. Write down the most important things that you need to do and just get her done.